Hello, this is Dr. Abell, back with puremedicine.com. Today, I'm going to be talking about qualifications. In other words, why am I qualified to even be telling you what I'm telling you? So, basically, I grew up in a small town in Texas. I always kind of felt like a fish out of water. Not that there was anything wrong with the people, it's just that I kind of thought differently. Finally ended up in Colorado, went to University of Colorado Boulder, finished my degree in exercise physiology. While I was in Boulder, I had a little incident that pretty much changed the course of my life. I was racing bicycles back at that time, and I had an accident where I went over the handlebars, landed on my head, and started having issues with my lungs. I was eventually diagnosed with what's called exercise-induced asthma. Went to a pulmonary specialist, which he's the one that diagnosed me, and put me on a bunch of different medications, which I took for about a year. Didn't do anything. Still couldn't breathe when I was exercising vigorously, which is kind of important when you're racing bikes. After a while, a friend of mine told me about a chiropractor friend of theirs that she thought maybe could help me. So I didn't know anything about chiropractors, didn't have anything against them. So I thought, well, the doctor's not helping me, so I might as well go. So went to, his name was Richard Terry in Boulder, Colorado. He looked at me, actually sat down, talked to me, which was a little bit of a different experience for me because the pulmonary specialist didn't talk to me at all, didn't ask me any questions, just did tests. And Dr. Terry kind of came to the conclusion that maybe me falling on my head had something to do with my asthma. So he did an x-ray, saw that I had a problem in my neck with a couple of the vertebrae or the bones in my neck. They were out of place. So he started adjusting me and working on a couple other things. And within a month, my asthma was gone. And that was 33 years ago. Never had asthma since. So that really made me think about having a personal experience and going through the medical system and supposedly having an expert diagnose me with something that he didn't really understand the causation of why I had asthma. Where Dr. Terry was able to figure that out. So I went on my own little path, trying to figure out what to do, and eventually it led me to a friend of mine in Boulder who was an acupuncturist, and I kind of told her what I was looking for. I was kind of, not real happy with the medical system at that time. Not that I have anything against it, it's just that it didn't work for me. So she led me to a naturopathic school in Portland, Oregon, which I had never heard of. It's called National College of Naturopathic Medicine. I sent off for the brochure, read it, and called them and said I'm coming, even though I hadn't been accepted. I moved to Portland anyway because I knew I was going no matter what. And I went to school, which is a 4-year medical school. We do things a little bit differently. We do all the traditional medical sciences, the biochemistry and the physiology and everything else, the diagnosis. It's just that our treatment was different, where instead of giving people just drugs, we would give them homeopathy or herbs or work on their diet, lifestyle, the psychological issues. So that's really was my direction. And I also went to acupuncture school, got my master's in acupuncture and oriental medicine. So after basically going through 4 years of naturopathic school and 4 years of acupuncture school, which I did at the same time, which was a little bit insane. But it was good because I could really integrate them, and I got out, met my wife, we moved to California, started to practice, and that was 25 years ago. So that path of my own personal struggle led me to be able to help people who did not get solutions in traditional medicine. So I guess my qualification is going through that situation, practicing for the last 25 years, and really understanding why people don't get better. because if you don't understand why someone doesn't get better, you're not going to figure out how to make them any better. So I think that that's really why I'm qualified to be doing or saying what I'm saying. And I think clinical experience is really important, which is something that I have had a very busy practice for 25 years, and I learn every single day. So I think when I stop learning, then that's when I'm in trouble. So anyway, that's my experience. I just wanted to give you a quick video on kind of my background. We'll be coming back with more videos. There'll be more informational, kind of teaching you some things that you need to be doing for your health. Anyway, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.